Okay, Shalom Israel. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, qadash. That honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the elect. This lesson is going to be going into strife and how us as men of the Lord, claiming that, we are the men that you should be following, of course under Yahawah, Yahawashi. That we shouldn't be having strife amongst one another, man. That's not something that men of the Lord should be carrying, man. This word has to go out, all right, pure, all right, without strifes or envyings or any of that, man. Okay. So, all right. So without further ado, this is Romans chapter 13, in verse. I start at 10 and read all the way down. So it says, "Love worketh no ill to his neighbor. Therefore, love is the fulfilling of the law. As it is written, you should love your brother as yourself, man." Now granted, you of course you rebuke your brother. That's not, known as strifes. All right, you rebuke your brother, all right, through the scriptures. You're going off from the scriptures. All right, but if you just being emotional on something that you don't like, something that, something that the brother said, or you may not like the position they in, well, that's strife, man. That's evil. Because, hey, the Most High put them in that position, man. All right? And the Most High put you in your position under them, man. Okay? And as I say, of course, we always say, Lord willing, how about Yahawashi? We stay in the right spirit to understand this, man. Okay? So it says, love working no ill to his neighbor. Therefore, love is the fulfilling of the law. And that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep. Like today is the 24th, December 24th, 2018. And you got a lot of our people, even downstairs from me. Northern lives downstairs from me. And they, partying for Christmas, man. But now is the time to wake out of sleep. It says, "For now is our salvation nearer than when we believe." Okay, from chariot sightings all over the world to great earthquakes and pestilences and famines and uproars of the people, to this chip, all right, which is one of the biggest and major prophecies, man. All right, and there's many things, many prophecies happening, man, and many prophecies that we see is getting ready to happen, man. You got this yellow vest thing that was going on in France, it's actually coming over here, man. Over there in California, which that's basically a sedition among men, man. How it is written in 2nd Ezra's 15th chapter, that they shall not regard their kings nor princes, man. All right, and that that's always with that yellow vest jacket, that turned into what, rioting. So that's gonna happen over here, man. Which we're gonna bring what, martial law. All right, which brings what, a famine of the word. Hey, so our salvation is nearer than when we believe. All right, and as I was stating before the chip, we see that coming out mainstream, man. Brother been doing countless videos on how you have celebrities, all right, taking the chip. You had a while back where this guy Dr. Oz was talking about putting it, talking about the chip. All right, I know the leader of our camp over in New Jersey, the brother Tazawar, he had put up a beautiful video, which going into the guy who actually created the chip, and he was even saying how the chip, you got to recharge it, and what he did was he put a chargeable system in it, and what the chargeable system does is that it needs a constant change in temperature. So it has to be, they were trying to figure out where's the right area in the body to where it has a constant change in temperature. And guess what they came up with? The right, behind the right hand, on the back of the right hand, or in the forehead, right beneath the headline. Okay? So that's the RFID chip. That's the mark of the beast, man. Okay? That's the mark of the beast written of in Revelations 13 and 16, man. Okay? So it says, "For now is our salvation nearer than when we believe." Hey, so 2019 can be the year of the chip as well as the year of deliverance, man, Lord willing. It says, the night is far spent, the day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness, and let us put on the armor of light. You know? Basically putting away this world and putting more, alright? Putting completely on Yahawashi, putting on this world completely, man. You know? Fixing out the kinks, you know what I'm saying? Ironing out the kinks to where you having your character, man. Okay? Asking the Lord for forgiveness, man. You know, studying up, man. Praying, fasting, man. You know, doing all, you know, as the scriptures say, and having done all to stand. Okay? Because it's written, man, you know, Isaiah 33:6, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time and the strength of salvation. Okay? It says the fear of the Lord is his treasure. Salakia. Now back at Romans 13, it says, let us walk honestly as in the day, not in rioting and drunkenness, not in chambering and wantonness, you know, as this world is into, which is, you know, every year is actually getting worse and worse, man. Which goes to prove also that we are closer and closer. As written of in Matthew 24, all right, as in the days of Noah, so is also the coming of the day of the Lord. You know, where they were marrying, giving into marriage. That's the same thing as rioting and wantonness and drunkenness. All right, but the scriptures tell us to be what? Sober-minded. Because we know what time we in, man. All right, so we got to be sober-minded, man. Being more on our watch, man. All right, you know, like when you looking for something, you know it's closer. Well, you're not only using your eyes, man. Now you're using your ears, man. You're using more of your senses, man. So that's how we got to be in this truth, man. It says not in chambering and in wantonness, not in strife and envying. Let's see what that is, man. This word strife means contention, strife, wrangling, debate, variance. All right, so contention basically going into fighting or battling against. Okay, you got a lot of guys, they battling against the truth, man. When it's so plain and evident, you still battling against it. That's why the scriptures warned us of this, man. Of these kind of people, man. All right, it says, let us walk honestly as in the day, not in rioting and in drunkenness, not in chambering and wantonness, not in strife and envying. Okay, but put ye on the Lord Yahawashi, and make no provision for the flesh to fulfill the lust thereof. All right, because that's a fleshy thing, man. All right, but like as I was saying before, in that day, man, it's gonna be, hey, you give into the flesh, you're gonna take that chip, man. All right, so those are fleshy things, man. All right, but it's appointed to us and to believe in Yahawashi wholeheartedly. And you can only do that by walking in the Spirit. Okay. So let's get another precept. This is which, as you can see, it's a lot of precepts on strife, man, because the Most High is wholly against that, man. 1 Timothy chapter 6. Section 1, it says, let as many servants as are under the yoke count their own masters worthy of all honor. You know, and if you know this truth, if you know the name Yahawashi, all right, your masters or your teachers or your father figures on this earth would be the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, man. Okay, because ain't nobody else teaching you, all right, hey, to be out there on the highways and byways week in and week out, in season, out of season. Who else teaching you that, man? Who else is doing that? All right, teaching you, going into prophecies, going into, you know what I'm saying, current events, telling you to go on current events, be watchful. Okay? Like it's going, like I was saying, be instant. Who else is doing that? Alright? Teach you the 100% truth, man. It says, hey, just for you to even scoff against the chip, you had to listen to the apostles, man, because nobody else talking about the chip. You know? So it says, let as many servants as are under the yoke count their own masters worthy of all honor, that the name of God and his doctrine be not blasphemed. All they that have believing masters, let them not despise them, let them not contend, let them not strive with them, because they are brethren, but rather do them service, because they are faithful and beloved, partakers of the benefit. These things teach and exhort. So this is a part of the good news. This is a part of the gospel, man. We supposed to be teaching news, new fruit, all right? The elect, all right? Because that's who this word is going out for, the elect, all right? We supposed to be teaching them about, you know what I'm saying, our apostles and elders, man, our teachers, okay? If any man teach otherwise and consent not to wholesome words, even the words of our Lord Yahawashi, and to the doctrine which is according to godliness, he is proud, knowing nothing, but doting about questions and strifes of words, whereof cometh envy, strife, railings, evil sermon sings. Okay? It says, perverse disputings of men of corrupt minds and destitute of the truth. Okay? So if you striving against your brethren, especially without a cause, man. Because like I was saying, we don't, by us, because you would say, well, y'all strifing, man, y'all contending, man. All right? But we are being reactive. If that's the Salaki, if I'm not using the word right, but we are contending for the gospel. All right? We are standing up for the gospel, man. All right? But I mean those guys who striving, you know what I'm saying, you striving against your masters, you striving against the truth, even though you know it's the truth, man. Because like I said, you may have, you know what I'm saying, you may feel like the Lord, you may feel like there's something unjust to where the Lord put this man over you. You know what I'm saying? You may feel envious of him, man. Or whatever the case may be. Okay? Alright, yeah, man. So that's not godly, man. And you don't want to be like that, man. Because, as I just read in the book of Romans 13, there will be guys like that, especially in these last days, man. Okay, so you got to watch out for that. Alright, Lord willing, for us that's sincere, Lord willing, and the Lord hold us back from that, man. Alright, so this is Galatians 5:17. For the flesh lusteth against the spirit, and the spirit against the flesh, and these are contrary the one to the other, so that ye cannot do the things that ye would. But if ye be led of the Spirit, ye are not under the law. Now the works of the flesh are manifest, which are these: adultery, fornication, uncleanness, lasciviousness, idolatry, witchcraft, hatred, variance, emulations, wrath, strife, seditions, heresies. Okay, so none of these is of Yahawashi, man. If you're doing this, you better check yourself, man. Envyings, murders, drunkenness, revelings, and such like, of the which I tell you before, as I have also told you in times past, that they which do these things shall not inherit the kingdom of God. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, long-suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith. It says meekness, temperance. Against such there is no law. But those that serve Yahawashi, all right, we're going to look at this truth as pure, man. We're going to look at the men that he set up doing this work in truth sincerity as pure men. All right. The scriptures say, it's in Psalms where it says that to mark the perfect man, for in him is let me see, try to find it. Psalms 37:37. Mark the perfect man, and behold the upright, for the end of that man is peace. But the transgressors shall be destroyed together, the end of the wicked shall be cut off. Okay? So we're supposed to mark, admonish, these men as they are followers of Yahawashi. Back at Galatians 5:24, and they that are Yahawashis have crucified the flesh with the affections and lusts. All right, that's why you got a lot of. I know it's a lot of brothers, they do, doing videos and just putting your all into this thing, man. Putting your all into this truth. You really got to crucify the flesh, man. Like I said, you want to pray, you want to fast if need be. All right, which I find fasting really does help. It really does, man. It helps you kill the cares of this world, man. Wherever they may be. And in the end, when we get close to the end, these feelings, man, is, some brothers may have because Salaki, as we get closer to the end, these fleshly feelings are gonna arise. They're gonna get stronger, man, these demons. All right, but we got to get closer to Yahawashi to fight them off. All right, and at the end of the day, that's how we're gonna make it out of here. All right. Hey, it's gonna be to where you may not eat for 4 or 5 days or whatever. Which is also another reason why we should fast. To practice going without. And the only way to get out of that is you wait on the Lord. Which waiting on the Lord, we know it takes patience, man. All right. Or you can get it right then and there and go to the FEMA camps, man. Which that's like in this world, man. You in this world, you get blessings with the Lord, but you're gonna have to go through some shit. You're gonna have to wait. All right. Or you can get it, Esau's way, which is right away. But it's gonna come with some what's the word I'm looking for? Side effects. Like the brother, the leader of our camp, he always goes into, you have herbs, and then you have these medicines that Esau gives you. The herbs might take a little bit longer, to heal your body, but it's side benefits. But then you have, with Esau, these medicines work right away, but there's side effects, man. Now you got to take another pill to counteract the first pill. All right? There's always recalls, if you will. So it says, if we live in the spirit, let us also walk in the spirit. Let us not be desirous of vain glory, provoking one another, envying one another. Okay? So this is let's see. Was another one in the Apocrypha. It says right here in Sirach 27:15, the strife of the proud is bloodshedding, and their revelings are grievous in the ear. Another one would be Sirach 28:8, abstain from strife, and thou shalt diminish thy sins. For a furious man will kindle strife. And we looking to be clean at the appearing of Yahawah Yahawashi, man. All right, we looking to pray and do the things that the Most High delight in, man, to uplift His men. And thus, doing it for Him, man, not doing it for ourselves, man. Okay, those are the ones that's really gonna serve the Lord, man. The ones that want to do it for Him, man. All right. So, hey, like I said, lay aside the works of the flesh, strife, contention. Don't let what I'm saying, your personal feelings get in the way of this truth. As the elder Yahawah always goes into, man. It ain't about what you want, man. You gotta put yourself to the side, man. Okay? And a lot of times you ain't gonna get what you want in this truth, man. Which, like I said, it shouldn't be the highest office, or it shouldn't be ill gains, man. But it should be like Yahawashi said, man. They to love thy brother as thyself, and to serve the Most High, Yahawashi and Strife with all your heart. All right, pray for humility. Ask the Lord to forgive you of your iniquities. And to keep, like I said, keep you humble, man. Hey, so with that, shalom to the elect.